welcome to my first cosmic weather forecast. I'm going to be sitting down on Mondays with my cup of tea, and I invite you to join me while we talk about the astrology for the week. So I'm starting with February the 19th, 2018 on Monday, and I think the first thing we notice about today is that we are really in an entirely new energy all of a sudden. That's because the sun has joined Mercury, Venus, and Neptune, now all in Pisces. So we've really stepped into Pisces month, and this is the first week where we have that much Piscean energy. So, new chapter. Hopefully we have stepped out of the wreckage of the solar eclipse. We've kind of shaken that off, and I think we are ready to start walking down this new path. And I think Monday, we feel pretty positive about it, maybe for the first time. And I think that's because we have the moon in Aries, and we also have Mars in Sag. So these are two pretty optimistic, fiery signs. And with the moon in Aries, I think because Aries is this initiator and likes to initiate the beginning of something, I think we're feeling like starting a new beginning, you know? We learned a lot from the eclipse. There's certain things we know we need to change or we need to set a goal towards. And I think Monday, we're really going to feel like that's a possibility. So we're going to start off with a bang. I think it feels really bright. And yes, Tuesday, the moon drifts into Taurus. So then we have this earth energy mixing with all of this Pisces. So there's going to be some nice aspects between the sun and the moon, and also the moon and Mercury. So, beautiful day, Tuesday. This earthy energy mixed with all of the Pisces. I think if you have to work all week, but you can pick 1 or 2 days to really get out in nature, I think Tuesday and Wednesday are those days. It's funny, before I did this forecast, I actually didn't even know what the aspects were for the day, and I made plans to go with my friend to do some crystal gridding out in the canyon. So couldn't be more perfect, mixing the crystalline Piscean energy. And then we're literally putting the crystals in the earth, Taurus, to raise the frequency of the planet. I can't really think of anything better to do on that day. So yeah, similarly, if you can go out in nature and connect with nature and the elements and yourself, I think that Tuesday is an amazing day to do that. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty. And with all of this Neptune energy from all of the Pisces, we're really having this very beautiful, sparkly energy. Some of the most amazing aspects I've seen in a really long time with regards to mysticism. Moving into Wednesday, the 21st, I'm calling this the dream day, because the energy I was talking about with Tuesday just gets even more powerful, mostly because we have Venus conjunct Neptune. So the planet of love and beauty next to and activating the planet of fantasy and dreams and higher consciousness. I mean, doesn't really get more mythic than that. It's like the unicorn. Literally a unicorn comes to mind because it's this totally mythic fantasy type of realm. It's the higher octave colors. It's the violet flame. It's these blinding white 5D, fifth dimension consciousness, Christ consciousness type of vibe that's coming through on this Wednesday. And I think one theme that's coming up with Pisces for me, and I'll talk more about this in the upcoming full moon video, but purification. I mean, Pisces is the astral realm. It is the interdimensional realms where, yes, we're having the veils become a lot more thin, and we're having a direct line to source more available. But also, Pisces is the part of the evolutionary journey where we really go home, wherever that is, where everything collapses into one thing and we come home to source, creator, or ourselves. So essentially, Pisces, which opposes Virgo, which is this virginous purification or this purified state, that's essentially us being purified before we present ourselves to Source or the higher self. So the areas of our life that need this purification or this cleansing, I believe, will start to come up this week if they haven't already, when the sun went into Pisces on Sunday. So this could be vices, this might be secrets, this is karmic baggage that we're still dragging along that's really keeping us from being in this higher state of being. But mostly Wednesday, I mean, it's the most mystical day I've seen in astrology in a really long time. It's beautiful. It has that kind of feeling like the rose under the glass in Beauty and the Beast with all the sparkles around it. It's just totally incredible. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be people that are going to feel drawn to do some kind of a vision quest on Wednesday. It has that type of feeling to it. Thursday, the energy shifts a little bit. We're going to ride that Wednesday's magic through the day, but then Thursday at 4 p.m. we have the moon shifting into Gemini. So coming into Friday, we've got the moon in Gemini, and this is where things get a little bit wonky. I'm not saying they will, I'm just saying there's some potential, okay? So there's a reason for this. When the moon goes into Gemini, it starts forming these weird, disharmonious aspects with all the Pisces energy. They form a square, which just means that things don't really flow. There's some rocks in the stream and things get a little weird. But of course we can push around them, and squares actually offer an amazing opportunity for growth. But if I had to pick a day of the week that was a little weird, I would say Friday. So there's a reason for this, or a few reasons for this. So Gemini squares Pisces. Gemini really likes things to be, in its search for truth, Gemini is looking for things to make sense logically. This is very cerebral. This is cerebral processing. They want things to make sense. They like empirical data, etc. This is like exactly the opposite of Pisces. Pisces doesn't want facts. It doesn't want details. It doesn't want scientific evidence for how things came to be. Pisces is the Godhead. It's the ultimate super consciousness. It doesn't care. It's beyond empirical data. So we have this Gemini moon, which is this logic, and also Geminis like to do this. They like to they like to communicate. So we have that moon mixing with all of this Piscean energy. It sounds like communication could be a little out there, like maybe some manic expression of strange ideas, because with all the Pisces, consciousness is going to be really out there, and then the Gemini talking about it, so there might be some weird communication. And also, I hate to say it, but Gemini and Pisces are like the two signs of the zodiac that aren't known for being incredibly truthful. Gemini sees things so many different ways that it doesn't even know what the truth is, and Pisces doesn't always like to face the truth. They like to escape. So there could be some difficulty identifying what truth is, and there just could be some weird energy. It almost sounds like insanity to me, those two archetypes put together, Gemini and Pisces. But on the other side of insanity, we always find genius. So I feel like if we can move through the energy favorably, there might be some really out there interesting insights. But anyway, then we move into Saturday the 24th, when the moon goes into Cancer. So we're going to have a moon in Cancer with all of this Pisces energy. That is a lot of water. A lot of water. And water is emotion. So these are also two signs that deal with intuition and psychic abilities. Saturday, Sunday, whoa. There's going to be a lot felt, I feel. I'm trying to feel into what that vibe. I don't know. Moon in Cancer with all the Pisces, I'm like imagining a beautiful goddess taking a bath with lit candles everywhere, listening to music and like smoking a joint. You know, it's like this the Cancer wanting to nurture the self, take care of the self, be cozy inside and all that water. But then Pisces wanting to kind of like go places in the mind and music and art. So I don't know if you're really going to feel like working during the weekend. Maybe wanting to just take it easy, wanting to spend time at home. This might bring up, stuff involving the home, wanting to make some good food and just nurture the self and process. This is about emotional management. And again, Cancer and Pisces, both psychic and highly intuitive. So maybe wanting to set some time aside to do some inner landscape exploring and see what comes up. So that takes us through Sunday. That's the end of the week. Awesome. I'm going to stop there because in my next video, I'm going to talk a lot more about Pisces and all of that. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the first weekly cosmic forecast. And I guess I'm making the commitment to put these out every Monday now. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a desire to explore your natal chart further, you can always email me. I'll put my email down below and we can dive into that together. All right, guys, have a great week and I will talk to you soon.